Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, another ball testing. So today we are looking at the Callaway balls. And we're talking about the Chrome Soft, the Chrome Tour X, and the ERC Soft. So what I'm going to do, much like the test with the Titleist, which can be seen over here. Is it? Or is it over? Anyway, I'm going to be hitting my wedge, my 7-iron, and my driver. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to hit all these shots. I'm going to show you the shots. I'm going to speed through them, cut them down so you don't have to get bored out of your brains looking at my swing. But is my swing boring? It's unique. Is it unique? Anyway, and then we're going to review the numbers. And I'm going to first show you the numbers with all the bad shots. Then I'm going to pull those bad shots out and show you what the best shots are by dropping like the two worst. Just so like if I stub it and it would throw my distance off by 10 yards one ball, then I don't want to include that. So I want you to be able to see the averages with my misses and without. So guys, let's jump right into it. So the one thing I do want to say before I actually start hitting is, as I go through these, I'm going to do the balls in 5 ball shot increments. That way it's not like I hit all of the ERCs with a fresh back and the Callaway Soft X are all after my back is worn out or whatever. So it's more evenly spaced. So just wanted to throw that in there before I actually get going.
Babe, I just wonder if you feel as sorry for me as I feel sorry for me that I have to drink this.
Everybody, this is my wife.
Oh. Oops.
I'm messing. I'm not.
Oh, good.
I'll cut it out.
Here, taste.
No, I'm good.
I want you to taste it.
I mean, it tastes like a coconut.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, the hemp water. The hemp water helped.
Okay, so compared to the video where I was actually looking at the Callaway Rapsodo ball, can't see it. One miss hit out of 30. Just so random. Skytrack. I don't think you can have a different ball. So let's do a deep dive into the pitching wedge. All right, so let's look at the data. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there we go. Okay. History. So, what do we have here? Okay, so the first set of balls is the ERC. The second is the Chrome Soft, and then that's the Chrome Soft X. Looking down at the shots, let's see, the score. I think the higher, the worse. Speed, 100. Yeah. So the lower the score, the better. And I got 20. So kind of all over the place. I had some in the teens. I had one below the teens, or two below the teens on this first one. So if I show the average only, and I look at the Chrome Soft, I have a 97, a 91. Obviously the performance is a lot better except for that last shot. Shrink this down the average. And then when you look at the X, also, it's just better. The ERC is not for me. It's what in pitching wedge. So we're just looking at pitching wedge so far. So if we compare averages, the average score for the ERC is 119, the Chrome Soft is 107, 110. So actually, performance-wise, the Chrome Soft felt better hitting the pitching wedge and performed better. The ball speeds definitely higher on. That's interesting. I thought the X would actually have a higher ball speed. We look at the spin. The Chrome Soft was a much higher spin, higher than what the range should be. And also keep in mind the range that TrackMan shows. TrackMan, I wish. SkyTrack shows. I actually play a 2 degree stronger loft. So these are the T100S. This is my simulator set. Exact same makeup and look. And I need to do a comparison of the old T100S compared to my Tour Edge 723 prototype. But back to this. So carry, I mean the ERC, that's sad. But the carry, it's relatively close between the Chrome Soft and the X. The rest of the numbers total, it's close. I mean, when we're talking pitching wedge, I'd look at the spin more than anything. But overall smash factor 123, so I had a better smash factor. This is interesting. The ERC smash factor was the same as the X, but the performance, my club head speed was slower. Interesting. All right, so let's kick out the 2 worst shots and let's see what that does to the averages. Okay, so now let's look at averages and see what they look like. Okay, so is there much difference? It's even better performance with the Chrome Soft. And remember, right now I'm a 7.3 swing speed with driver. I don't know, we're gonna see. I say it's around 109, 110 on the course. I'm faster because in swinging. Anybody else? Leave a comment below. When you swing your driver inside, you swing slower. So overall performance, still higher, much higher on the spin rate. That's interesting. So the X is majorly higher with spin rate. Overall, let's see, club head speed is about the same. The smash factor still was much better, and it felt better with the soft. So that's the wedge. Let's jump into the 7-iron. I'm telling you. Thank you, Holy Grail, for taking it easy on my arms. That would have hurt if it was in the dirt. I don't know. That shouldn't be normal. There's my tug. It just sounds different off the face. The X didn't go further, but man, that sounded hotter. Fats go straight. Is that normal? Thin to win. It's a real deal. It's a thing. It is a thing. Hitting them fat tonight. Woo! Man, both sides, right and left. Look at this. This is horrible. Here's an interesting thing. Look how many F shit. Here's an interesting thing. I'm now at 50. I don't know which way I'm pointing. I think it's gonna be over there. I don't know. 50. I think I've had 2 misreads. Just regular Callaway balls. Rapsodo. It doesn't make a difference, I guess. Oh. So here's the thing about this testing. I feel like I'm gonna have a better round from a hitting perspective. That last set of 5. it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. So, I don't know. I'll be interested to see what the numbers look like. Oh, give me one more good shot. I apologize in advance for Callaway. Not hitting these well. Let me throw the date off. Let's check out the numbers on these 7 irons. Okay, here's first set. Actually, let's just go ahead and shrink it down. Let's go ahead and jump down to the averages. Then we'll go back and we'll drop off the 3. Okay, so ERC, the first one, Chrome Soft, and then Chrome Soft X. So I don't know why I'm looking at the screen, because I have to look at the screen because you're anyway. So way better scores with 7 iron. Interesting, look at that speed. Ball speed is relatively close. So ERC 115, 116. Let's tilt you up just a little bit. There we go. Launch negligible. Still spin rates high on that X, which it's supposed to be. How does it affect how well it actually performs? Let's look at that. Okay, offline, just bad swings, but I don't know how they averaged out okay, but they did. So carry 164, 167, 159. However, let me drop off the 2 worst and see what they look like. Full 176, 178, 168. ERC actually is performing much better with a 7 iron, so that's interesting. But again, Chrome Soft is definitely performing the best for me. Smash factor, look at that. Smash factor, the ERC is 1.4, and this Chrome Soft is 1.4, 1.34 on the X, and that's probably just how bad I swung. So now let's jump into the details, and let's get rid of the 2 worst and see what that does to the averages. 110, holy Toledo. Where'd that come from? Holy Toledo. Drop that in the comments. I'm interested to see why anyone ever came up with Holy Toledo. Oh no, don't do it. Oh, thought I deleted the next one. Looking at averages, score-wise, Chrome Soft did the best, followed by the ERC, and then jumped down to the bad shots on the X. So when you look at speed, actually the speed off the Soft is the highest. The speed off the X is actually lower. Does that seem right? Well, it does, right? Because there's higher spin rate. Anyone out there? Access, side, don't care. Carry 177 with ERC, 169 soft. Holy smokes, the X is not for me apparently. Let's look at the rest of the numbers though. Total 177, 180, 168. X isn't, it's not even a fair game here. All the same, if we look at my speeds actually were the highest with the ERC and the X, but the smash factor, the Soft. Bingo. I mean, again, Soft is winning. So let's see what the driver looks like. Who knows? Even the bad ones stay in. That was abysmal. So if you ever think to yourself, does he only show the good shots? Obviously, you see I include them all because this is reality, right? For someone that's a 7.3 index. I mean, my driver is just, it's weird. I went and played golf the other day, and this is the results. I mean, I had great drives the entire 9 holes. So anyway, let's dive into the data on the driver. Okay, so let's just start off with averages. Okay, this is going to be interesting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the averages over all of them, and then I'm going to take out the 5 worst because there were just so many completely horrible shots in there. I want to give each ball its fair shake. So when we're looking at the ERC, score-wise, the X did better. Speed 146, 147, 148, so it increment upped as you get into the different levels of ball. Launch was pretty much the same. Spin, the X actually had a lower spin off the driver, so that's interesting to note because remember it was so high on the pitching wedge and the 7-iron. Offline though, the X was horrible, but remember this is all of them. The average carry, the X went the furthest by 5 yards on average. On average, the total was 6 more than the soft and everything else. So swing speed wise, 99 on the ERC, 100 on both the Chrome Soft and the X. So I mean, it's really an apples to apples kind of comparisons because that's what I want to see. I want to make sure that the speed I'm producing is even across all balls. Smash factor was 1.47. Now let's go back and delete the 5 worst. Let's see what the results are. Speed, higher speed with the X, better score with the X, and that was before and after I deleted. Spin rate was still lower, so you have a higher spin rate with the soft. Ball speed's higher with the X. Chrome Soft so it goes up incrementally. So let's look at offline. It's really hard, right? Because these were bad swings. But if we look at, I mean, offline, Chrome Soft had the worst offline by over double. But carry-wise, X didn't really get a lot more. But when you look at the actual total, you had more ball roll because the spin rate was lower. Speed-wise, I actually was faster overall with the X, hitting them. Smash factors are all the same. So when you look at a ball that you're going to be hitting a lot of wedges with, do you want something that's higher spin or lower spin? Chrome Soft performed better for me from that perspective. When you look at the 7-iron, still again, the soft was better performance for me. Higher spin rate on the X. But the interesting thing, and that's where it kind of gets challenging, right? Because when you're talking driver, lower ball speed, a little more distance, and a little more, meaning by 5 yards. Is 5 yards worth losing that a little bit extra control you have over the Chrome Soft? No. To me, Chrome Soft is the pure winner, but here are my numbers. Tell me what you think below. Guys, thanks for following. I've got more ball testing coming along, and I've got some other cool, fun interviews I'm going to do. So, guys, thanks for following. I mean, if you've seen some of my drives, they were not findable. They were findable on the screen, but in reality, probably not. Anyway, keep it findable, enjoy your game, and thanks for following.